Alright, we are once again back. It is Monday afternoon, and we have a job to do. First of all, piling these up slightly more nicely. They kind of like did the thing where they bounce around after loading. It's kind of wacky. But aside from that, we have a lot of sorting to do. I forgot if there's anything in these, but they're... I don't think I should be able to put boxes inside each other. But alright, I'll just move those over here temporarily. And by temporarily, I mean probably until I need some random thing that I need to put in a box. Alright. Time to check orders. 9 million yen. No ink stain money. Sounds good. 10.5 million yen in any yen bills also sounds good. Do we have any other... No other yen thingies? Which is fine. I'm gonna cut open all these. Because I do not want to bother. Is this table just weird? Yeah, I think this table is just kinda wacky. I can just put stuff through the table for some reason. Alright. Here's some yen. Still gonna put that through the sorting machine. This can go to hell. There's a bunch of bundles. I hope I didn't miss anything. And this is probably gonna be mostly just yen anyway, but I just want to make sure. And we already have a first bundle. Lots of 100k bundles. Hey, welcome to the stream. I hope you didn't expect me to be scared by your very spooky entrance. There's some more bundles that I missed. I'm probably just gonna find more bundles laying around at some point. I feel like I'm spooky. What did I do to be spooky? Or is it just the classic women scary trope? Is that what's going on? Because if so, I understand and kind of agree. Alright, this thing's empty, you can go to hell. See, there was some euros in there. Currency sorting was worth it again. No regrets for sorting currencies ever. You're also empty, go to hell. Oh, and there's a bunch of euros in here. And I just pressed stop on the currency machine, didn't I? Of course I did. What the heck? That was awkward. But alright. Another million bundle. 500k bundle. And a few extra bills. Oh, the euros are full. Also, what do you mean bundles are cringe? Submit every bill separately? Of course, sorry. The proper way to play the game. Of course. I am 100% certain that at one point someone is gonna do like a challenge run of this game. That was a sick throw. A challenge run where all the sorting happens manually. I know it's gonna happen, it has to happen. You for half the game? My condolences. I mean, to be fair, the workstation kind of like invites that type of playstyle, so I get it. Alright. And you are from an entirely separate thing. There's coins in here again. The workstation is nice, unless you don't have the muscles or muscle memory to deal with them properly. With them? What am I saying? With it. The workstation is what I meant to say. Coins. I just got a notification from my phone that I'm live on Twitch, which is very nice of my phone to remind me. I wouldn't have known otherwise. There we go. How did a bundle make it like in there? That was kind of odd. But alright. I stacked up some for the yen lane. I'm curious if there's like, I mean, surely there is like an optimal way of moving the money through these machines. Obviously there has to be an optimal way, but I just mean one you can also apply in practice. With dog level IQ. That's the most I can offer. Alright. I think that's the currency checker fully stacked out. So now it should just be a matter of moving things from here to the yen lane. And then bundling stuff there. Visual bugs are great. There are a lot of them in this game, I've noticed. But it's alright, it's an early access thing. I didn't show this last stream, but oh god. God damn it, it's fine. God damn it. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. And then we do this. And then we do this. It's not marked early access, I didn't even know. To be honest, I thought it was. But alright. Alright, let's see. So, I have a bunch of 1,000 yen bundles, I have a bunch of 5,000 yen bundles, and a bunch of 10,000 yen bundles. And we need a small box with 9 million yen. Let's see. That should be 1 million. That is 1 million. And if I want to fit the rest in there, I'm gonna have to use this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. And that should be 100% provided money. Perfect. Now, as I've learned, I have to wait for this to actually fully go through before I start the next one. And they want just a box. Also, I didn't get the bonus for no marked money, which kind of scares me. But at this point, I think I've kind of hit the point where I don't care anymore. Alright, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. I'll just stick with 3 million and 5,000 yen for now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the 500,000. Hey, Simone. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that should again be 100% provided money. Yes, it is. There we go. And that's another 2 missions done. This one I got the no marked money bonus for, so maybe I got rid of all the marked ones in the last job already. Either way, it's fine. 25 million yen. That is a lot of yen. 300,000 euros. 130,000. I'm a bit concerned. You know what? I'm gonna take the 25 million yen job, actually. Are you serious? This is all bundles, isn't it? Hold on. This is gonna be fun. There we go. Jesus Christ. Well, there's a whole brick. And that's funky. Let's filter out some of the individual bills. This might as well. Though this is probably all yen anyway. Alright. And then you should all be, never mind, there's another extra bundle. Cool. So now, with all of that, yeah, it's like I get that it works really well for you. I see how it would. I just personally really can't. Because it makes my wrist very upset. All right. It feels like we're already kind of cruising through this. Pretty quickly. I should definitely keep in mind that there's a time limit on this one. And it ejected some Perfectly good bills again for some reason. Also very interesting. I think there's like a lag thing that happens sometimes. Where like a slot fills up fully, but it for some reason processes like a few more bills anyway, and then it ends up trying to put those bills somewhere, but because the slot is full it can't put them in the right slot, and then it just ejects them out. Because whenever I saw like good bills being ejected, it's always been the case that the slot that they were supposed to go into ended up being full. Alright, give me another stack of bundles. Very nice. So that's probably a bug, but I'm sure it's gonna get fixed at some point, I believe. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I think I kinda got distracted when I wanted to say this earlier, but last stream when the update dropped for the game, they posted a bunch of... They posted like a roadmap for the game, and which features they want to put in which updates. And I didn't really touch on that last stream. Mostly because I kind of missed it, to be fair. I didn't really check the Steam page. I just kind of saw it afterwards. But we are getting, as I expected, marked bill sorting devices in the very next update. Like, feature update at least. So I'm very excited for that. And what kind of surprised me, but I think it's also kind of to be expected because it's the logical like direction for this game to go in, is planned support for more currencies. There's gonna be a bunch more currencies in the game. I think the first one that they're planning to add is gonna be British pounds. So what I'm curious about is how this is gonna work out with the sorting machines. Because my setup right now is entirely based on the idea that there's 3 separate currencies. And it would completely fall apart with new currencies being added. So we'll see how that works out. I am very curious if they have like updates for bigger sorting machines or something in mind. Because if there's one thing I don't really want to do, it's setting up like weird big contraptions to like automate stuff moving between machines. Like this is already pretty hacky, and I'm not super happy about the way this is. But having to do that with even more currencies would be a bit of a pain. But we'll see what they come up with. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Alright, let's grab a box as requested. Just had some loss of sense of direction there for a second. That was wacky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 1 of 25 million. 2 million. 3 million. 4 million. 5 million. And now we need 20 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Or maybe I can steal some more of these. 21, 22, 23. I have to balance them out. I'm gonna be upset if I don't. 24, 25. Alright, that just about works out. It's exactly 25 million yen. I think I actually ended up losing money on that, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. I also have some euro bundles to put away. But I got all the bonuses again, so that makes me a very happy camper. 2 objects. Golden necklace in a sports bag. I should have 2 golden necklaces, I think. You're a necklace, right? This is... Are these necklaces? Or is this a necklace and I'm being stupid? I guess I can only hope that these are necklaces. Because if they're not, I can't actually complete the order. Well, that answers my question. So, I mean, they're very clearly golden, but apparently that doesn't count. Stupid. I'm just gonna keep this running in the background. It doesn't have a time limit, so I'm sure it's fine if I just keep this open. And eventually get back around to it. Alright, what? Oh, that's marked money, fuck that. Ink stain money. These are all terrible. You know what? Do I have 500? Whatever else marked. Oh god, yes I do. I think I kept this open because I didn't want to potentially like progress the story with something I couldn't like undo. But I don't think that's the case with this one. I'm gonna hand this one in. And I'm gonna grab 500 of my whatever else marked banknotes, because I think I'm gonna have to bundle these, because I don't want to bother with multiple boxes. And so that's 300. Yes, that is what these are. And that's what I sorted these for. And that's 500. Should be 500. Yep. Of course I sorted the marks. That's what I've always done in this playthrough. Gang marked, police marked, whatever else, which turned out to be FDI. Also, I don't know if it's audible, but there's thunder going on in the background right now. So if you hear that and it bothers you, I'm very sorry. Take the mortar shell, load it into the mortar. There's the mortar shell? Oh, that's probably the mortar shell. If you could do both sides missions. I mean, I just did. I think you just can't do the, like, final step. I'm not gonna lie, this does look really cool though. So I'm just gonna leave this laying here. That is also a huge ass mortar shell. And now I just have to watch out not to accidentally press E on this thing, because that would very much destroy my shit. Alright. Also, just for future reference, I do plan on showing off both endings, because I do believe these are separate endings. One where you save up the money and do the balloon thing, and one where you use the mortar to destroy it. I'm gonna see if I can back up my save file, and then go for one ending, and then after that do the other one after reloading the save file. So we can show off both. Alright, but in order to do that, I need to save up more money. So, this is the not ink stain money. I don't know if this is gonna have marked money in it. That's my main concern. If it does, this could also have marked money. Which I guess would be just as bad. 11,000 yen. And 2 million yen. Sorry, 11 million, not 11,000, my god. Oh, and this is counterfeit bills, so I'm not taking that. You know what, fuck it, I'm just taking a chance. I'll take the euros with ink-stained potential. These are gonna be dirty. So I can just put these in the washer. That was really cool, the way it dropped down and then went into the other one. Also, I need to burn these. I should have started the washing machines first, but I don't care. I'm sorry. Alright, you're all clean, you're fine. You're probably also all clean. There's coins in there. Also, please do let me know if the thunder in the background is like bothersome. I can still close a window and it won't be as loud. I do really just need some fresh air in my room. There's a bunch of coins. Oh yeah, that's also one thing that kind of surprised me a bit about the planned updates. Apparently, there's plans for making coins more relevant. There's gonna be like coin sorting machines, and there's gonna be a bunch of other stuff that involves coins. I don't remember off the top of my head what exactly the patch notes were, or like not the patch notes, but like, you know what I mean. The roadmap. But I am kind of curious, because I do kind of like the aesthetic of these coins. And the fact that I have like a coin collection thing that really doesn't get any usage is a little bit sad. And that's gonna figure itself out in some content updates, surely. Alright. And now we've gone from sorting yen to sorting euros. Which is a little sad because the numbers are like so much lower on euros. And it makes my brain really happy to see big numbers. Like 1 million yen, 11 million yen, instead of 10,000 euros. I do also kind of feel like, I don't know if this is concerning, but I do kind of feel like when I play this game, I kind of just dissociate from the value of the stuff I'm handling here. Like, I'm talking about 10,000 euros like it's the money you give a kid to buy ice cream. When there's probably a good amount of used cars you could buy with that money. And so that's a bit funny. I promise I know the value of money. I'm not a rich enough Twitch streamer to be able to afford to not care about money. Sadly. Which is why you should use your Twitch Prime sub and give me Amazon's money. So that I can stop caring about the value of money. Don't... I hope it's clear that I'm joking here. I just want to make that clear. Also, I'm very sorry, but none of those quotes have any meaning to me. I also realized that I forgot about all of these. My god. How many fucking bundles were in this thing? Jesus Christ. Hold on, I need to pull out the scanner on this. That's almost 350,000 euros in one stack. That is insane. Alright, cool. Evidently all of them were in there, yeah. Pretty insane. But now we have a case of big number make me happy. And that's great because now I'm happy. Also, the rain is getting really strong right now. Again, if it's very audible on stream, please do let me know. And if not, please also let me know, because then I configured my noise suppression correctly and I can be proud of myself. You just gotta go to a more thunderstormy place. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna be living with me and there's thunderstorms around here pretty regularly. At least in summer. Why did I bundle that? Oops. Oh god. Oh, that's not tilted at all, but that's fine. Alright. We are once again having a case of many, many bundles being made. And I think I'm gonna need to do another thing where I count exactly how much I have at the end. Like last stream. I was trying to look up a spider persona for inspo and my autocorrect changed Fursona to foursome. I am so sorry for the search results you got from that. But I mean, I guess they do have 8 legs, so... You know, they have more facilities. I'm not gonna die, but... Thank you for the recommendation. Unlimited hand... Well, no, not unlimited. Just 8 at the same time. Eight jobs. So like the average amount of jobs that you need to get a living wage in America. God, sorry, I didn't mean to get political. I just... The opportunity was there. I'm paying for it by losing my voice. And surely there is no Americans in chat right now who would be upset by that joke. Anyway, we're getting a lot of bundles. I might unironically need to start moving some of these around before they end up bundling up like they did last time. Also, Simone, I'm very proud of you for standing up for the Americans. But in this case, I sadly don't care. Also, oh god, I'm gonna need some water soon for my voice, because I am losing it. Give me 1 second to mute myself and cough it out. Alright, there we go. At least for a minute I should be better. Also, excuse me. Ah, you need to stop. You know what? I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. I'm gonna put the light behind the machine, and it's gonna use its magical powers to still phase through the machine and show markings on the bills that are coming through. Because that is how that type of light works, actually. I don't know if you knew that. But UV light is actually magic. Or at least it's the closest we can get to actual magic. Also, I'm getting real anxious about the non-zero chance of these piling up again. So I'm gonna pick these up before that happens and put them in my inventory. So we should be good. For the rest of these. My god, my voice again. There's gonna be an ad break in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna get some water when that time happens, so I can properly talk in my stream that is mostly just me talking over money being sorted. 1 second. Alright, sorry. I have once again coughed, and I should be better for a while. Another 20 seconds, at least. Did I already run out of shit here? That's insane. I thought I was keeping up with balancing these pretty well, but I guess I wasn't. It also keeps throwing out 20s specifically for some reason. That's kinda odd, but oh god, I should have seen that coming. Hold on. God damn it. It picked up the light. And now the money's falling down behind the table. Everything is terrible. I hate this. There we go, that's good enough. It's okay, Simone's probably probably the only person who's allowed to say that. Simone, yes. Very true. What is it with you and dying today? Telling me to die, now you're dying in the spot? Something's up. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm actually being reasonably efficient with the way I'm handling this, which makes me pretty happy. Oh my god. The last fucking bundle. Not even bundle, it was the last pile. Or whatever. Fair enough. Too many bad jokes. I've been watching enough House MD to be able to diagnose someone with bad joke poisoning. It's actually a pretty severe condition. I've been watching too much of it. I've spent way too much time with House. I do really enjoy the show. Even if some of the humor is occasionally... I mean, I guess it's gotten better. Especially in the very early episodes, there's still money in here. There's yen bills in here. I'm gonna take care of those later. What I was gonna say, especially in the early episodes, the humor is very edgy. I do feel like it's lost a little bit of its edge. Now that I'm like, I don't even know what season I'm at. I've lost track. But yeah. It's not terrible. I'm not super easily offended. So I'm fine with it. But I do see why some people might dislike the type of humor in the show, I guess, is what I'm saying. I very much enjoyed it though. Oh yeah, ads starting. In 10 seconds, I should get some water. I'll see you guys in 3 to 5 minutes. Be right back screen. There we go. And we're back. Alright. Quick reminder, I was sorting yen bills. That I found in this game equivalent of Between the Couch Cushions. Which is really funny. Also, I'm eventually gonna have to go achievement hunting in this game. Actually, talking about achievement hunting, there is one thing I can do right now to get an achievement, because I might as well. And I can. And so I'm just gonna finish packing up these. There we go. 10,000, 5,000, 1,000. And now, to get this super not very secret achievement, you just scroll down and buy a money gun. And as soon as it arrives, well, it's gonna take a little bit longer. At least I hope as soon. Minigun. That would be sick if you could just buy a minigun in this game. I don't know what you would use it for. And it would probably break progression if you could just buy a minigun to destroy the piggy bank. There it is. Rainmaker. Money gun. Now I actually have no idea how to use this thing. Oh, it's beautiful. That is actually really satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. The way you just smooth... I mean, I'm gonna have to clean it up, obviously. And that's a bit of a pain, but... And yes, I could press F and do the bunch pickup, but then it's gonna be bunched up and not in a pretty stack. I can just put in here quickly. I know it might have been faster another way, but I don't care. Also, I'm gonna have a use for these boxes now, because I'm gonna take these coins, put them in this box, and use that to carry it over to my coin storage. God, I'm so efficient and smart and big-brained. It's insane. I just pressed the wrong button to open up the box. Don't mind that. I swear I'm big-brained. There are oh my god. That was an insane lag spike. And that's an insane amount of coins in there. Oh, I should not have done that. I regret my choices deeply. Alright, this is fine. We'll be fine. It's gonna be okay. My computer's dealt with worse. I think I've told the story once about my CPU water cooler leaking, and yeah, I did tell that story, I do remember. And it was fine. My PC is fine. I do actually have... I've been spending some time on PC. I have a job to do. What am I doing? what I was gonna say, I've been spending some time on PC Part Picker. And, oh, small box. And I've been putting together a new rig. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been... It's stupid because it started off with the CPU cooler breaking, but I've kind of been just in the mood for tinkering with computer stuff again, and that got me in the mood to do a new rig. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll get an upgrade in this somewhat like medium far future. For now, I need to grab 140,000. Oh my god. So that's 10,000, right? Am I stupid? Yes, that's 10,000. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. God damn it. I just want to make sure I didn't miscount. 80, 90, 100. 20 bundles are actually the ones I have the least of. That's interesting. 110, 120, 130, 140. That should be all. 140,000, 100% money provided. Off you go. And then there's a second mission. In a sports bag. $310,000. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. So that's 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000. Oh, this is gonna cut into my storage a lot. 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310,000. Should be there. Yes. And off you go. Oh, never mind. Turns out 310,000 euros are heavy. Alright. There's another cool buy viewers bot that I'm gonna ban real quick. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see what else has happened in the meantime. Actually, let's see how much money. Just ban all your non-bot viewers. Sure, that's surely a good idea. We actually are really close to having a good amount. I have 570,000 US dollars, 261,000 euros, and 18,000 yen. I don't know the conversion rate between yen and dollars. Wait, 18 million yen and dollars is about 126,000 US dollars. I don't know how accurate that is for the purpose of the game, but that means... Wait, collectible money detected? Hold on a second. Is there collectible money in here? No. 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 There's collectible money somewhere though. I don't know what I scanned that had collectible money. It's saying collectible money detected, like, somewhere here. Is it over here? Somewhere? Yes, it is. Somewhere in here, there's a banknote of $20. And I just lost it somehow. A collectible $20 banknote. Is that it over there? Oh my god. Oh my god, it is. I have no idea how the scan from over here picked up the collectible banknote behind that bucket, but I am not complaining. Come on, let me put you in. Oh, I already have this one. I didn't know there could be duplicates. That's really interesting. Also, I just noticed that they didn't show the markings before, did they? That's... You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna put you right here. Alright, so with that mystery out of the way, it's time to do some more sorting. 315,000 US dollars. And there's a timer on it. And it's like all bundles. You know what? It's already wet. And I'm gonna wash it anyway. Now hear me out. My reasoning is that the washing machine is gonna break up the bundles. Then I can dry all the bundles or the individual bills together. And moving like piles of bills into this one is much easier than having to go on top and cutting the bundles all the time manually. So I believe this is actually gonna save me time. And also it's sorting out coins, which just end up dropping into the washing machine below, which is really funny. Alright. You go dry. You all come with me. There's a second backpack. That wasn't even all the money. Do you have a bunch of bundles in you as well? Of course you do. Alright, so 3 of these piles gonna go in here. Why is it lagging so bad all of a sudden? Oh, I don't know what was causing the lag, but apparently it just stopped. I am a machine. And that turns wet money into sorted, beautiful dry money. Also, holy shit, that's a lot of money again. And there we go. And now I can fill all this in here. My body is a machine that turns what you just posted into what I just posted. Beautiful. Alright. Jesus Christ, there's so much. Also, so many 10s. This is kind of crazy. Oh god, no. There we go, that just barely worked out. Oh my god. So much to manage with these fucking dollars. Hold on, I need to sort these more nicely. And then I somehow have to look out so that they don't clump together again. Like they did last time, but if it ever gets into that territory of numbers again, I think I'll just do the same thing I did with the euros and move them away before anything bad can happen, and I'll get upset. Alright. Oh god, Lang. I was gonna say this is going pretty well, but as soon as I started shaping the words with my mouth, it started lagging terribly. Which is really ironic. And the game just kinda knew. Alright. Lots of bundles. God damn it. I just... Okay, for a moment I thought I ran into... Oh, I did move it, didn't I? I did like slightly hit it, and now it's not perfectly aligned anymore the way it was before. And that's really upsetting, but I'll have to live with it. Alright. First pile is almost done. What? How did that make it in here? No. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Let's see how good my aim is. Oh, it's terrible. But it's fine. Alright, I should really restock the currency checker. Well, there wasn't even that much there that needed to be restocked. God, this is... I don't know why I'm stressing myself out so much over this. I just want to be like really fast and really efficient. Did I just... That's 100 bundle, right? Yeah, 100 hundreds. Thank God. I would have been very upset. Just for a moment I wasn't sure. Alright. Oh, it's out. God damn it. God damn it. You just go there. I need to rub my eye. Sorry about that. I don't know if I like spazzed out on stream. I hope I didn't. One, two, three. Refill one batch. Put 3 stacks in here. 1, 2, and I go back. 1 and 2 and 3. Put in 1 bundle. Put the 3 stacks in here. There's... oh god, there's so many 10s. And I'm definitely gonna need to move these very soon. Actually, the way these are bouncing, I should probably move them right now. And so I'm just gonna do that. And there we go. And back to the grind. I don't know what exactly it is, but for some reason, sorting euros or yen is just significantly more relaxing to me than dollars. It's probably the fact that they both only have 3 denominations and dollars have 4. And that just kind of makes everything a tiny bit more complicated. But yeah, we'll manage just fine. I just realized there's a time limit that I have been very skillfully ignoring. And so I might have to temporarily stop the sorting and actually, like, get a delivery out. But we'll see, there's still a lot of time left. There is also still a lot of money left to sort, so... surely it'll balance out somehow. Alright, we're slowly nearing the end of the big pile, I think. It's beginning to look a lot less big, a lot less intimidating. And that's what she said. This is where I need a comment telling me to die again, by the way. God damn it. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. God damn it, stop it. I'm gonna move you. And you're gonna be fine. Surely. There's no money in here. Just give it tens. That's good enough. I don't care enough right now to fix it properly. I'm sorry. Maybe I should fix it properly. It is spilling out pretty badly. And if that ever happens, I would just be... God damn it, fine. I'll fix it. There. Surely. It works for the most part, that's what I care about. Alright, I think I'm just gonna grab the rest of the stacks here. And then sort them into the US dollar machine. Actually, I can sort in some right now so that it doesn't run dry. And there we go, that's all the money in there. I can bundle you, I can bundle you. There's gonna be 100 bundles to make soon, there it is. And then of course the 10 bundles are gonna severely overwhelm my small brain. Also, it's kind of insane to think that oh god. I'm just gonna take those down before anything bad happens. Because that was definitely really close to collapsing. Alright. I think with that, it is all sorted and bundled and good. Now let's see what we have. Very cool. Task tracker. Set this for delivery. They want just a box, so I'm gonna give them exactly that. A box with $315,000. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 15,000. I just got a Discord notification despite being in streamer mode. Which is interesting. There we go. No idea how that happened. I also don't know if it showed up in stream. But if it did, that was Simone telling me she loves me. 15,000, right? Yes. So we need 300,000 more. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I think. Yes, that's 100,000 in 50s. And then I need 200,000 in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Actually, I might try and split that up a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should just need 50,000 more. I lost 5,000 on the way somewhere, I think. But that's... Oh, there they are. That's the 5,000 I was missing. Now I just need 50,000. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 30. And 40, 50. Alright. And that should be 100% provided money. Heavy box. Very big, very heavy. Very girthy, very nice. And there it goes. And I'm curious how much... 617,000 US dollars. So that makes about... We're getting really close. I could probably, if I put everything I had right now into storage, into like the piggy bank, I think I could probably pay off my debt. Actually, I absolutely could. Because I already have like 250,000 in there. Hold on. I have 250,000 in there. I have 600,000 US dollars. I have 260,000 euros, and I have like 100 and something thousand in yen. And so that's like... Yeah, that's already 1 million I have here. Do we do it? Do we fill up the piggy bank? Shall we? I think we should. I'm gonna go with 100,000 with 100 bills first. I'm gonna at least keep 3 of each. Oh, this is gonna be big. I kinda wanna see that number go up. That immediately pushed me to 400,000. It can take 20 items each. Yeah. Which is why I'm very happy about having bundled on these. Oh, big number is getting bigger very quickly. Okay. It's expected to not go up as quickly right now because we're dealing with like lower denominations. So that's fine. God, my poor storage. 812,000. All my money that I worked so hard for. Alright. Let's see where this gets us. 922, so I think if we just dump the hundreds in here, I could do math to figure out exactly how much I need to put in, but I do not care enough. There it is. $1 million. And now we get the choice. Fire the mortar, enjoy the destruction of the piggy bank, or press the button on the launch panel and enjoy the piggy bank's glorious flight. So, I'm going to save here. Save and quit specifically. And I'm gonna see if I can figure out where the save files are. Yeah, for this game. Save location. Because I'm not gonna lie, as much as I enjoy the game, I don't think I wanna go through all of that a second time. Alright, thank you very much. App data, local, cache cleaner simulator, saved, save games. And this would be player data slot 3. There's also backup files in here. I'm just gonna copy both just to make sure. Alright. So, I'm actually unsure which I want to do first. This might be stupid and petty, but I think it's kind of... Do the first one. By first one, you mean the one with firing the mortar. Because what I was gonna say, if this thing explodes and puts a bunch of loose bills everywhere, I don't want to have to clean that up again. So just in case that does happen, I'm gonna do that first. And then we'll do the piggy bank flight second. Alright, so we have the mortar ready. E-banks filled up all the way. $1 million. Let's fire it. Damn. Oh, it just all burns. All the money that we've worked for, gone like that. And my avatar is really struggling to keep up while rendering all of these individual bills.
Well
Incoming
done.
call.
You made the right choice. Your government appreciates your service. The piggy bank is destroyed. Black Lotus is weakened. You fulfill your mission. All this time you thought you were working for the right people, that you were a soldier of justice, that you stood for order. Oops. Oh, Fresh, you're such a fool. You have no idea how easy it is to control you. Always playing by the rules. Rules that are so easy to break and remake. Come now, darling. Don't you recognize your mother's voice? Yes. Yes, it's me, Betty.
That is Betty.
Special Agent Betty.
Goddamn.
Who would have thought? I hope you're not too disappointed. I would never mean to hurt your feelings, no. I just played the game, pressed all the right buttons, and voila! You did exactly what I needed you to do. Honestly, I'm starting to admire you. You keep believing people, no matter how much they lie to you. I know why. It's because you're a good boy, aren't you? You helped Mommy get her revenge. To strike at Spectator, to make him watch as his grand plan crumbles, and his dream vanishes into thin air. Oh, what a shame. He never saw me for what I truly am. All that I could be. And you, he never cared for you
Writer's
either.
barely hidden fetish.
You should be grateful. You're free now. Free from choice. You can stay. Keep playing the game you love so much. I'm sure the government can find a use for a good boy like you. We'll take good care of you. Well, they will. I've got better things to do. See you around, sweet pea.
Alright, so that actually makes me very happy that I went with this mission first. Because I do not want Betty to be happy. I hate Betty. I don't like Betty in the slightest. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save and quit. And then, I hope the game's not gonna break when I do this. And there we go. And now when I load back into the game, we're back. The piggy bank's back. The mortar is unfired. And we have an opportunity to set the piggy bank up for a beautiful journey. And to spite Betty because I hate her. Let's go. A little tube is being removed. And there it goes. For a moment, I thought it would just get stuck. That would have been really funny. Goodbye, piggy bank. And now the spectator's calling.
Mr. Fresh, this is Spectator. Today, we took the first steps toward humanity's liberation from the paperless plutocracy. Thanks to you, tens of thousands of banknotes have been saved from destruction and returned to a world where money belongs to people, not systems. The evidence you delivered has exposed the government's project, Digital Era, Global Control.
Is it just me or is he really quiet?
Like thunder, heralding the
I hope I'm not covering the subtitles.
armed to the truth. You have fulfilled your mission and repaid your debt in full. You are free once again. The choice is now yours. If you wish to continue working for Black Lotus, simply remain at your post. We always value those who dare to change the world. But if you prefer to walk away, to leave the game, to disappear, no one will judge you. You have done enough. Welcome to a new world. With respect, Spectator, head of the International Corporation Black Lotus.
Damn. It's kind of telling how an international crime syndicate ends up treating you better than the actual fucking government. Can I just leave? Can I just go out here? Can I just go? I mean, she did say that she was like some kind of special agent or whatever. I don't know how true that is. I also never realized there's actual landscape here. I never caught that this was here. That is really pretty. How did I never see this? Look, I'm sorry. I'm just used to the inside. There's money here. And big numbers. I don't need to look outside. Alright. Well. I think I'm not gonna save scum this. I don't think. Oh, there's a present. There's a little art thing. 10,000 yen art. That is very cool. Alright. So. For now. I think this is gonna be it for today's stream. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter one, but I had a whole day of work today and I'm a little bit exhausted from that. So shut up, Twitch. I'm not gonna run any ads right now. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today. We saw both of the endings. And this doesn't mark the end of the Cache Cleaner Simulator streams yet. I do want to get all of these like art bills, which I'm gonna have to look up whether it's just a random thing that they just show up sometimes, or if there's something specific that I have to do to get them. I do want to complete this storyline because there's still story missions that I haven't done yet. So those we're still gonna do. And generally I do also want to get all the achievements there are on stream. So there's still gonna be a little bit left to do. We're not quitting Cache Cleaning Simulator yet, even if we've reached the ending. Can I, just out of curiosity, okay, no I can't, just fire this in the random direction of the nearby city? That would be really funny. But no. Yeah. We're gonna keep playing this game. But it might not be coming up as often anymore as it has been for the past. Well, I do want to finish off Hacknet with streams and eventually move on to other games as well. I've been really itching to play some more story stuff. So if that's something you enjoy, then that's something to look forward to. Either way, thank you to everyone who tuned into today's stream, and thanks for showing up, and I hope to see you guys soon in another stream. Until then, bye-bye.